Hi, Huiwei. Happy Monday. Good morning, Mr. Seeker. Earliest stream I've ever done, but I figured why not get one in before work in case. Hey, what's up, Bulk Logan? Whoa, hey, wow. I didn't know if anyone would be watching, but here we go. I guess there is some people awake, or this is your afternoon or evening. Cool. Okay. Early, it's 2 p.m. here. Wow. Uh, if you're just watching for the first time, we're just telling a story with an AI. That's K9000. I'm Jason. Uh, Vote. It's kind of like a choose your own adventure. You get to choose what the AI goes with. Great time for me. Okay. So there's potential here. I'm trying different slots. I'm trying to see what works more for regularity. And maybe I can even get in 2 streams today. Who knows? We'll see. Let's get started with a story, though. Let me see if Mr. Seeker has a prompt, or if Bulk has a prompt. Mr. Seeker, you do have a prompt in the prompts channel, and I will take it. I wonder if it's too big to fit into the Twitch chat, but nope, just small enough. Okay. This is missed by Mr. Seeker. Thank you, Mr. Seeker, for submitting a prompts to the prompts channel. Never too big. Okay. You are Joe, a scientist working in a robot factory. Due to an accident, the robot factory malfunctioned and the robots started to mingle with the factory workers. Since it's illegal to have a robot that does not obey the 3 laws of Asimov, and there is no way to distinguish robots from humans, they locked everyone up. Oh. You are now locked up in a holding cell waiting for an interrogator to be up here. Okay, Blade Runner. You need to convince the interrogator that you're not a robot because you know they will throw defective robots into a fiery pit to smelt them. The interrogator walks in. She looks stunning in her tight police uniform, and you start drooling. But you must keep your composure. Did I add prompt? Oops. Exclamation prompt. Is it just not letting me send it? It might be too big. Oh no. Yeah, it didn't send it. Let me try again. All right, let's try. Let's try half the prompt. Oh, whoa, cool, Bulk Poker. Please share that with us. I would love to see that. That sounds amazing. All right, here we go. Half the prompts.
AiPD
okay,
submitted prompt.
It was too big.
Option 1. Eventually, it comes. The lights go out, the door opens, and you are escorted into a large room with 3 doors.
3 doors? No, not that good.
Option 2. You are left alone in your cell, but you do have access to the toilet, which is supplied with water. The rules state that the water is not to be used for drinking or bathing.
Okay, and you do
Option
that
3.
when you're a
You
robot.
are soon approached by 2 guards, who ask you some questions. You answer as best you can, but the more they question you, the more you realize you are in trouble.
Okay. So this is
Vote
still plausible.
For your favorite AI response.
Any of these, I could still do the rest of the prompt, and I think it would fit in. So thankfully, it added a lot of, but it didn't necessarily make a decision. So nothing that would negate the second half of your prompt, Mr. Seeker. So that will be my second action, is to finish your prompt. And we can just skip to Option 3 is fine enough. So the two guards ask us some questions, and then they have to bring in the big guns.
You are soon approached by two guards, who ask you some questions. You answer as best you can, but the more they question you, the more you realize you are in trouble.
Okay, perfect. And then that leads us into this second half of this mega prompt. I need to figure out what the word boundary is. Or
AiPD submitted prompt.
How many characters?
Option 1. She looks at you, and then she starts laughing. Oh my god. I knew you were human. Option 2. She approaches you, and she says, "You're Joe. I thought you were smart. How do you know so much about Asimov's laws?"
Uh-oh.
Option 3. The interrogator asks you some more questions. She seems to be very interested in what you know. You learn that you were brought in by one of the engineers. Vote for your favorite AI response.
This is 2.7B, Mr. Seeker. Let me look up exactly. GPT Neo 2.7B AI Dungeon. Just running locally. That enables me to go live really quickly without having to wait for a model to load up. Nares would go running with that prompt. Okay. Hey. This is the earliest I've been live, Lemmy. I was just saying. Other than yeah, because even 24-hour stream, or I've never done a 24-hour stream, but I've done a 12-hour stream. And I normally start at noon. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, maybe Mr. Seeker. Yeah. 6B Nares V2. I was getting some errors on Horde though. I don't know if that's intentional. Hank was saying you guys are doing a lot of development on Horde, so. But if it's stable right now, all I gotta do is switch to it.
The interrogator asks you some more questions. She seems to be very interested in what you know. You learn that you were brought in by one of the engineers.
Okay. Horde is pretty stable. Okay. Let me try switching to it. Here we go. KoboldAI. There's my API key. Okay, we're on Horde. Oh, let me actually. Can I select? Oops. Okay. Hey, what's up, Misha? Horde is like a peer-to-peer KoboldAI. Do you have a elevator pitch for it, Mr. Seeker? Is that pretty accurate? It's like a network for people running GPUs to run KoboldAI in the cloud. Yeah, that's pretty good too. So essentially, like free novel AI or free AI dungeon without having to have a super card. Okay, here we go. Now we're on Nares V2. Patreon pays for it. There you go. You reveal your troubled past.
AiPD submitted prompt.
Just keep it simple. Uh-oh. Oh. Uh. Oh. What's the story so far? Pretty much Blade Runner. We're a scientist working in a robot factory. Um, Robots are kind of indistinguishable from humans, and they're trying to hunt down the robots, and we might be one, or maybe not. We're being interrogated like we are one, though. So, Mr. Secret's stuck in downloading special tokens. Let me take a screenshot. I'll refresh here. Blade Runner or Blade Runner 2049? I'd say maybe closer than. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Let me try reconnecting. Okay. I haven't seen 2049, but I am interested. Oh boy, oh boy. What's happening? All right. Let's go back. All right, going back to my local running AI.
Option 1.
Okay.
She seems to be glad to hear this, and you are released. The guard escorts you to the elevator, where you are given your freedom back.
I had to go back to the.
Option 2. She seems sympathetic to the situation, but orders that you wait until after the interrogation. She then goes back to talking with the guards, who have now left. Option 3. She seems sympathetic. She asks you what you think you are. You say you don't know, but you do know that you are human. She asks you what you think you are.
Yeah, sorry, Mr. Secret.
Vote for your favorite AI response.
I've been trying to use Horde for a while now, and it just has not been working for me. So, like, I did the setup. I've got my API key for my username. I signed on with Discord. If it's my server, just DM me with the error. Yeah, I will send it. Let's see what happened. Bot response was empty. Oh, API generation is not supported in API mode. Oh, that's right. That's what was the problem. I forgot that. So it's not Horde itself. It's the fact that I'm using the API and I can't use it as a path through. I could probably disable that. I could look into the Python code or whatever and figure that out, but I figure it's disabled for a reason. Or it's just not implemented yet.
She seems sympathetic to the situation, but orders that you wait until after the interrogation. She then goes back to talking with the guards, who have now left.
Okay. The guards attack. You breathe a sigh of relief. But then, suddenly, the guards attack and try to bring you into custody. No longer trusting chat to come up with prompts. It was getting chaos. It was converging to pretty derby horses. So, and I just want to test my own. I feel like I was like just kind of reacting too much when the chat was coming up with all the prompts. Now it's like a little bit more on me, which I feel like is more coherent and a little bit more entertaining to watch. Hopefully, a little bit closer to what AiPD was when it started. So, don't worry, I will give some control back to chat. But yeah, chat had a little bit too much control, and V1 Adventure Bot here. So it's sure, why not? Suggested like if you emote spam like an emotion, like pick that would do like automatic actions. So I was like, that's interesting. Like if there's like sad spam, sad emote spam. We'll figure it out. There'll be some ways. I'm trying to come up with some creative ways. You breathe a sigh of relief, but then realize the guards attack and try to bring you into custody. This must be some sort of misunderstanding. You escape and chase down the woman, but she disappears into a taxi. You should enable more V-Bones rewards. That's possible too. You hide in a nearby dumpster. To avoid the police. And wait for morning.
AiPD submitted prompt. Option 1. You wake up to the sound of a siren. A crowd has gathered outside your cell. You wonder if this was all a dream. The door opens and a man in a suit enters. Option 2. When morning comes, the police arrive, but you are nowhere to be found. They search the area, but you are not there.
Fugitive.
Option 3. The next day you go back to work, but it is obvious you are in trouble. Your coworkers are upset, as they had hoped you would be sent to jail.
What? That sucks!
Vote for your favorite AI response.
Your coworkers are upset oh man, I'm that guy at the office? You thought I would be sent to jail? Oh man. No wonder nobody remembered my birthday. You all hate me. Damn. Of course, that's the one people go for. Dang, that is the most interesting choice. So our coworkers are like, that Joe, he's definitely a robot. That guy sucks. Jason would love if everyone forgot his birthday. Joke's on you. Everyone already does forget my birthday because it's not on Facebook, and it is on Facebook. I have it set to private, and it's set wrong on Facebook. So, oh hey, thank you, Mr. Seeker. Whoa, cool. Check if it replies first. Yeah, let me see here. Let me open up a terminal. Opened up the firewalls. Okay, cool. Let's see. I'll leave it for a second until this round ends. All right, I'll switch with that Mr. Seeker, though.
The next day you go back to work, but it is obvious you are in trouble. Your coworkers are upset, as they had hoped you would be sent to jail.
Man, ain't that a bitch. Online services. Uh, okay, let's see. You sit at your desk in contempt. You knew you weren't the most popular guy at work, but you didn't think that literally everyone hated you. Where do we work? We work at a robot factory. You plot your revenge.
AiPD submitted prompt.
All right, let's see if this works. Same error, Mr. Seeker. It's still I think it's because it's that API mode. Because I'm trying to do online services. So I'm going back to my model. API generation is not supported in API mode. Not implemented. Even the robots hate you. Yeah. The robots hate us. The people hate us. Maybe because I'm I'm running the United Branch as well. I think
Option 1. The following day you go back to the factory and find your boss and several of his staff members. They are all sad and scared, as you are. Option 2. You head home, and when you arrive you find it has been ransacked. Several of your coworkers are missing. Option 3. You call the company's security and tell them that if they do not release you, you will release all the information about the company's secrets on the internet.
Whoa, okay.
Vote for your favorite AI response.
It's possible I need to update something, Mr. Seeker. So, number 1, living in fear. Number 2, is scary deep state surveillance state. And number 3 is a little bit of blackmail. Very interesting. We can always figure it out after the stream, Mr. Seeker. I'll post a question in the KoboldAI Discord. It might be actually something I could work on. If it's 3 is whistleblowing, yeah. Except normally when you whistleblow, you want to be anonymous so you're not targeted like this, but oops a daisy. Well, I guess that's not true because that Twitter exec whistleblowed and everybody knows who he is. 2 has more mystery, yeah. Yeah, it's like, oh my god. Is this robot factory more robot than human? Is this city more robot than human? The search is for the opposite. They're trying to find the humans. So they make you think that it's a interview to see if you're a robot or not. But the catch is that if you're not a robot, then you go to jail. So we are human, and This town is like 80% robot. Are the
You call
co-workers
the company
robot and you're the
security
only
and tell them
human?
that if they do not release you,
That's
you
what
will
I'm thinking.
release all the
That's what
information
I'm
about the
thinking.
company's secrets on the internet.
I mean, you could be anonymous on the internet. You could pretend to be anyone. That's true. That's true. How do I know you're not all robots? We've already had this discussion, though. I guess I don't. So let's just leave it at that. Okay, you release all the company. Yeah, yeah. Jason's definitely a robot. I mean, how would you know? This could be a really good simulation of a overweight mid-30s engineer. You leave secrets on the username totally not Jason. Yeah. You leak tons of classified documents from the company, from the robot factory. But the most damning information is discovered by a local news reporter. Named Kit Bodega. Kit writes Kit discovers a document with the damning title Kit Kat. Kit discovers a document titled blank.
AiPD submitted prompt. Option 1. Manufacturing secrets, which lists all the secrets of the company. The company is now bankrupt, and you are the only person who knows how to fix the problem.
Okay.
Option 2. The robots are real. The document outlines the reasons why the factory was built in the first place, and why you are a traitor.
What?
Option 3. A question of agency. The document states that you were not a robot. It was just a test subject, but you managed to pass the final test. Vote for your favorite AI response.
Yeah. Okay, the robots are real. What does that mean? The robots are real. Traitor, yeah. The robots are real. Robots are people too? Is that what it's trying to say? It's a moral quandary. This is iRobot. This is I think that might be all the votes. Let's see what happens.
The robots are real. The document outlines the reasons why the factory was built in the first place, and why you are a traitor.
Would you ever want to be a cyborg? I think it's going to be very interesting if we ever get into like body modification where you can like get like laser scoped eyes or something, or like when like robot parts are better than actual human organs. I think would I want to be cyborg? I wouldn't want my brain to be any part cyborg. But then again, I don't know. It depends. Like what if you can like have like instant photographic memory if you just install a little nodule on your brain or something, little shark bite to hook in, uh, then it really becomes really weird, right? Like, am I me anymore? I don't know about full cyborg, but artificial limbs would be cool. Yeah, I think like enhancements to like I wouldn't chop off my real legs and get like Oscar Pistorius blade legs, but um if I could enhance my actual legs. Cybernetic implants, not my whole body though. Nano machines, bro. Faster healing, eat all the fat, so I'm just constantly have 6-pack abs. Or I mean, if I could tone it, I would just always have 8-pack abs. What's the most abs you could have? I don't even know. But whatever that is, that's what I would be set to. And then people are going to look real fucked up because there's going to be like normal looking people who are like, nature is beautiful. And then there's going to be like body modification people who are all trying to converge at some Adonis point of beauty. If you go cyborg enough, aren't you a robot? Oh, I mean, there again leads how many cybernetics do you have to install before you're like no longer human? It's a very interesting quandary. Does it make you any different? If we like understand the brain enough, can't we make a robot that's basically the same as human? A new brain. uh um your worldview is shattered. You are a traitor. You need answers. You track down the robot factory CEO and inventor Tesco Flanagan.
AiPD submitted prompt. Option 1. He is not happy about this, but is willing to share the information. Tesco is the only person in the entire robot factory who has not been put in charge of the investigation.
Okay.
Option 2. He is in his office, and you find him in the middle of writing a speech. He looks up and sees you, but does not look surprised. What are you doing here? Option 3. He is not in a good mood, and has you thrown into solitary confinement.
Oh.
He is also angry that you leaked documents about his inventions. He plans to destroy you. You
All
need
right.
to escape.
Tesco is a supermarket in the UK.
Vote for your
I knew it was
favorite AI
floating around in my
response.
brain for some reason. I could have called him Farmer Jack Flanagan or Meyer Flanagan. I don't know what Flanagan somewhere. Robots need to have emotion first, like screaming and crying when you turn it off. Oh. Again. Yeah, what would the brain chip do? What one thing do you want your brain chip to do most? Do you want like super reaction speeds? Oh wow, we're going dark mode. I would definitely, if there was a chip to fix my dyslexia, I would do that. Lickety split. I don't know. I've kind of, it's kind of made me better at other things. So if I never had it, I don't know. I mean, yes, I guess. Why would I not want to join the crew of dyslexia? Hey, I just hate that. I wasn't diagnosed until after, and like, so all my English teachers just thought I was being lazy, and I was like, I just can't read this fast. every like reading assignment was a fucking nightmare. And it's like instead of being helped, you get reprimanded. I was better at math anyway, so fuck it. It was. It's just more annoying than anything. And there's audiobooks in full supply. I mean, anything I want to read, I could pretty much find an audiobook of it. Hey,
He is not in a good mood, and has you thrown into solitary confinement. He is also angry that you leaked documents about his inventions. He plans to destroy you. You need to escape.
Oh yeah, good. My English teacher helped me with my grammar. What are you doing here? What the fuck are you doing here? Exactly, yeah. Same here, Mr. Seeker. I would want internet access. Imagine just looking up on Wikipedia and flying your own brain. Oh my god, yeah. Could be a slippery slope. Get ads in your dreams. Let me I can't remember what it's called, but it's like strawberry oh, what is it? Strawberry Mansion or something? There's a movie about ads in your dreams. And it's a very good movie. I have to look it up. I'll post it in the Discord. I hated dyslexia at school. They thought I was a lazy piece of shit. Yeah, exactly. It's like such a thing where it's just like you're just lazy. I'm like, listen, look at me. I'm in honors everything else. Why would this be the one thing I'm lazy at? It's like fuck you. I spent 2 hours a day until I switched school. I finished grad school cum laude. Hey, damn, nice, Mr. Seeker. I have ADHD. See, yeah. The more we learn about things, I feel like it is just so. I don't know. Just didn't give a fuck back then, I guess. It was like, whatever you're good at, that's what you're going to do. And if you're bad at something, we're going to shit all over you. He's not. Okay, so this is the darker side. He plans to destroy you. Yeah. You are jailed next to a celebrity, a local celebrity. Oh, you jump down the hatch? Okay. You jump down a secret hatch. You hear a voice tell you to escape, and a secret hatch on the floor opens up. You jump down and meet ...
AiPD submitted prompt. Option 1. Up with Mr. Flanagan. You explain your betrayal. He says he will help you, and tells you that you will be released. The world will know the truth now.
Oh.
Option 2. Dr. Klempt.
There's
He
two
explains
Flanagans.
that he has been assigned by the government to oversee
Dr.
your
Klimt!
interrogation.
That's from Gremlins.
Option 3. Up with a group of other prisoners. They tell you that the only way out is to break into the metal door and open the trapdoor.
Alright, that seems
Vote for
like
your
just
favorite
more
AI
obstacles.
response.
Yeah, I had a friend with ADHD and they just were like medication. It's just like, oh, that's not really helping him, right? It's just kind of like subduing him. But he was a really creative guy, and like, I don't know, I feel like the ADHD just kind of sapped him a little bit, but just like, why not let him lean into being creative? Or I don't know. Because creative isn't really what they want to, it's the opposite of what they want to teach you. Bye, Ellen. Have a good day at work. Love you. I would love if there's just like a Cylon robot clone of Mr. Flanagan, and this is like the real Mr. Flanagan. And we're like, what the fuck is going on? He's like, I made a robot of myself. Big mistake. Let's get the fuck out of here. I also love that the real Mr. Flanagan would have like a trapdoor. Like the robots are so stupid that they wouldn't see just a big trapdoor in a prison cell where they could just like, why are all the prisoners escaping? Well, keep putting them in jail cells. That's one thing too. Like, I'm not too scared of robots taking all our jobs because everything AI.
Up with Mr. Flanagan. You explain your betrayal. He says he will
Hey,
help
what's
you
up, sure,
and
why
tells
not?
you that you will be released. The world will know the truth now.
It's a magician's prison. Yeah, if you don't know how, if you can't think like a magician, you're trapped there. So there's like a guy in the cell next to us that's been for like 10 years, and he like turns to the side, another disappearance. I wish I could do magic. And he keeps trying to like jump through the floor. It's just like not working. It's like, come on, man. Use your brain. The world will know the truth now. Yeah. Uh, you follow the resistance crew and go from town to town, spreading the news, spreading the truth. Some people believe you and join the cause. And some people, but most people, think you are nuts and not credible, not a credible, and think you are nuts. Okay, yeah, just leave it at that. You name. Yeah, let's just see what happens.
AiPD submitted prompt. Option 1. They are right. You are released, but the resistance leader who helped you is killed by his own men.
No!
It's too late to save yourself. Option 2. You are in your office when Kit Bodega arrives.
Okay.
She is furious, but she knows how to handle this situation. She tries to convince Mr. Option 3. You are bankrupter, murderer, traitor, and traitor. You are a fake and a fraud. You are a joke and the robot factory is the real thing.
Oh, wow. Why did it say it like that?
Vote for your favorite AI response.
You're a murderer, traitor, bankrupter, murderer, traitorer, sexist pig, murderer, traitor, fake fraud. You're a joke. You're a fraud. You're fired. You're interesting. I don't know. Also, Kit Bodega's having gender identity crisis here a little bit. The robot version just becomes female because it's like, I didn't look in your pants. I'm a robot. I don't have any genitals, so I'm going more on the woman side of things. I mean, I'm not, at least I'm not a bankruptee, right? I'm a bankrupter. I think the voice should read the prompt you submit. Okay, that could be easy. That's an easy fix. To do TTS submitted prompt. That is easy enough to do for clarity. Yeah. Because sometimes, I forget to. And I mumble through my own prompt sometimes. Good addition. Bodega is just gender fluid, I guess. Yeah. The robot's like, I don't understand this gender. You could be fluid. And we're like, whoa, robot thinking. Okay. We're a bankrupter, murderer. We're the killer of money. We're the killer of people.
You are bankrupter, murderer, traitor, and traitor. You are a fake and a fraud. You are a joke and the robot factory is the real thing.
Wow. Wow. I mean, I just don't know what to say to that. You are shocked at how many people feel this way. But then it hits you. You've been making robots for 25 years now. What if there are more robots than humans on Earth? The robots are taking over as the majority.
AiPD submitted prompt.
Jason the fake fraudulent murderer and traitor. Yeah.
Option 1. You gather some other robots to help you, but you are outnumbered, and the government is coming for you. The resistance will fail. You are the traitor and the problem.
Wow.
Option 2. You are
Gotta
just
own
one
it,
of the
or just
few
make it
that is
worse.
left standing. Then it hits you. You are going to die, but you are still alive. The great robot revolution will be in motion.
Okay, wow.
Option 3. You wonder what you have done. The answer is simple. You have been working for the wrong corporation. The story of Joe begins in Chapter 1.
Whoa.
Vote for your
The
favorite
story
AI
of
response.
Joe. I've been working for the wrong corporation. I've been working for the robot making company. I gotta be working for the robot killing company. Or that it's just like I don't like the sad fact that it's like better go back to chapter 1. Yeah, time to rewrite my troubled past. It's like you're the cockroach on the planet. Just let the robots take over and die. It's like, that's sad. I don't want to do that. I'm a person. It's my birthday. You just won the lottery. It's 3 p.m. I need a drink. Mr. Seeker, wow. Yeah, happy birthday. Happy lottery day. Congratulations. Take your $500, buy some patio furniture, crack open a beer. Yeah. Oh, it's not 500. Less or more. You don't have to say if you don't want to, but it's a 4-digit one. Oh, damn. Okay. There you go. Buy yourself some really nice patio furniture. All right, story of Joe time.
You wonder what you have done. The answer is simple. You have been working for the wrong corporation. The story of Joe begins in Chapter 1.
Hey, dang, Mr. Seeker. Congrats. Wow, that's... Yeah, yeah. Don't spend it out. Yeah, it's... I always look at, like, money as, like, that, how much... How much money does this equate to me, like, not having to work? Like, how much vacation time is money worth? Like, uh... Okay, here we go. You start your own company. A robot. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to create like a robot assassination squad. How would I file that as an LLC? What new story as Joe? We could. This story might be coming to a conclusion. New story as Joe. Okay, yeah, we could do that. Hold on. AB robot assassination prompt. Okay, AB new story. All right, here we go. New story. Let me download that one. Start a new one. Shit. Okay, here we go. Yeah, wait. Uh AB start. You Chapter 1. You are Joe, the robo killer. The robot assassin. You have the robo hitman. The robot killing hitman. You have made your living killing robots that try to attack your fellow humans. Your weapon of choice is dot dot dot.
AiPD submitted prompt. Option 1. When you're done, it's obvious what this job is going to be like, but as soon as it starts, you're already in over your head.
Okay, 1 doesn't give us anything. It's still
Option
a mystery.
2. A human head mounted on a mechanical arm with a small
What?
machine gun on the end.
What?
Option 3. A bolt-action rifle. You killed several cyborgs with it. You have a steady job as a killer. It pays well.
3 is the most boring. 2.
Vote for your favorite AI response.
A human head mounted on a mechanical arm with a small machine gun on the end. I mean, that's fucking it, right? That's fucking... What the fuck? What the... I can't even... I have to... Can someone please use a AI art thing to generate what that could even fucking remotely look like? I imagine like the gun barrel is sticking out of like the skull's mouth. It's like, that was my best friend, and now he gets to see me kill all of you guys. Yeah, you killed him, and now he's killing you. Put it on Discord as a request. Okay, yeah, here we go. Wowie zowie. I mean, I don't even want the vote to be swayed. That's gotta be it. AB next here.
A human head mounted on a mechanical arm with a small machine gun on the end.
Holy shit. I pose it. He used to make robots. Now he makes robots die. Fuck yeah. Oh my god. Robot Revenger. Robot. I can't think of what the. We'll have a good name for this. The the head is that of your best friend. The head is that of your best friend, Mark, who was gunned down by robots. Now, Mark gets to watch you avenge his death. Mark Zuckerberg. Yeah. Oh fuck. The head is the head is that of your best friend Mark Zuckerberg, who was gunned down by robots. Now Mark gets to watch you avenge his death as you kill now Mark gets to watch as you avenge his death every time you kill another robot bastard. Your next robot target is
AiPD submitted prompt.
Robotits.
Option 1. A man named Johnny, a serial killer who got his start as an amateur videomaker. Option 2. A famous artist named Cindy, who has been accused of murdering her boyfriend Bobby. She is currently being held captive in an abandoned building. This building is surrounded by robotic guards.
I didn't think we'd be killing humans.
Option 3. A rival mercenary leader called John Connor. He is your older brother and a former soldier who was killed in battle.
Okay. You know, I guess in the war
Vote
against
for your
robots,
favorite AI response.
there would be robot sympathizers, and we'd have to probably kill some humans too. I hope K9000 doesn't mind we're making a story about killing robots. Redo? Okay, we can redo. Yeah. Hold on. Let's redo this. You'll get your votes back. Don't worry. Here we go. Let's redo. Because I want to kill... I want to specify...
Option 1. Your new boyfriend Ben, the son of Facebook founder Mark.
What?
Option 2. A man who has just been fired from the company he worked at because of lax security. He has no place to go, so he is your new target. His name is John Smith. Option 3. A woman named Julie Green. She works as an assistant for Mr. Ellison, an inventor whose business is in danger.
Okay.
Vote for your favorite AI response.
Maybe redo again. It might not generate anything because it's like set. I didn't specify that our target is a robot. Can you make your prompt more robot-y? I can't go back and change a prompt, unfortunately. Let's just say that Ben is our new boyfriend is a robot plant. I'll change it to be like, oh, Ben is actually a robot. You found out that Mark never had kids or something, or his kid died early or something. We can't go back. There's a way to make any of these actually. Oh, they're actually robots. He's masquerading as a human, but it's a robot. Can you mod a response? We could always add some more context to make it have the effect we want. Okay, here we go. It's unanimous.
Your new boyfriend Ben, the son of Facebook founder Mark.
Robo seduction. You find overwhelming evidence that Ben is actually a robot. Robo suction. You hate that the robots would stoop so low as to mess with your emotions. But you know what has to be done. You invite Ben to a remote cabin in the woods for a romantic weekend. But you will kill him no matter what. And have heavily booby trapped the surrounding area. You sit in the cabin and wait for Ben to arrive.
AiPD submitted prompt. Option 1. As he walks in, he sees a heavily armed man with a gun standing in front of him.
Yep.
The two
that's
of
me.
you stare at each other and suddenly a gunshot rings out.
How did you get past all the traps?
Option 2. He arrives and is surprised to find you there. He opens the door and sees the carnage that you have made.
Oh, yeah. You're about to see
Option
some
3.
carnage.
Suddenly, a long metal tube appears in the doorframe and you hear a click. The robotic hand on Ben's arm goes up and down and then stops. Vote for your favorite AI response.
Is he jacking off a robot dick? What does that mean? A long metal tube just begins massaging the gun barrel like, shoot me if you're gonna shoot me. It's the most horny robot assassination that's ever taken place. That heavily armed man is me. Happy anniversary, you robot bastard. And then you just see Mark's frosted, glassy, dead eyes, like, kind of like shaking on the barrel as, like, the gun fires. You told me it was a romantic weekend trip. I brought my special arm and everything. Yeah. This is my jerk off arm. I had it specially made for you. Yeah, like Ben was gonna reveal to us that he was a robot. Ben always liked to give telewanks. He should have clued you in that he was a robot though. Exactly. Yeah. So maybe Ben was feeling bad. Maybe Ben was actually falling in love. Can a robot fall in love? Can't they? Can't they? Oh, I don't know. We've got a split decision here. It'll be random.
As he walks in, he sees a heavily armed man with a gun standing in front of him. The two of you stare at each other and suddenly a gunshot rings out.
Ben clips your ear. But it wasn't from us. Oh, okay. Oh, I like that. Yeah. But it wasn't from your gun. There is someone outside that just tore Ben in half with machine gun fire. You yell outside. Human! And in walks. There's a gun in my pocket, Ben, and I'm not happy to see you. And in walks ...
AiPD submitted prompt. Option 1. An approaching female robotic soldier. Ben, you ask. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to kill your son, she says. It was self-defense. Option 2. An older woman who has been following you. She is dressed in a military uniform and carries a rifle. Option 3. Immediately you feel a wave of panic wash over you. Was this really the same person who killed Mark? Then it hits you.
Oh, shit!
Vote for your favorite AI response.
We're gonna get revenge on the robot that killed Mark. Oh, yeah, that's badass. Yeah, that's it. It's finally the fucking robot tank bastard that killed Mark Zuckerberg. He was my best friend. Why did you do that? He wore a lot of sunscreen, but that didn't mean he had to die. Yeah, sure, he snooped on everyone's privacy. Number 3, but it turns out it was a human that killed Mark. Whoa! Yeah, I like that. Great idea, sure. Wow. Twist on a twist. Holy shit. Also, I like that we did a back-to-back sequel story. Like we went right into, and I think resetting it helps to like shift perspective onto like a new person. I guess we've always been Joe though, but we're Joe with a new purpose in life. So, I might consider doing this again. Yeah. Because we've always said, like, you can always submit a prompt later. We're chapter 1, Joe, yeah. Specifically chapter 1, Joe. I think all the votes are in here. I can early out. It's about to end anyway. ...
Immediately you feel a wave of panic wash over you. Was this really the same person who killed Mark? Then it hits you.
Yep. Mark wasn't killed by a robot like you first thought. Mark was killed by a human. Mark's killer walks in the front door and reveals themselves. After you quit your job, you were chapter 11, Joe.
AiPD submitted prompt.
Come on, give me a good...
Option 1. A tall, slender blonde woman with long blonde hair.
Okay.
You stare in shock at her. She looks like her. She looks exactly the same. Not even her head is different.
Looks
Option
like
2. Terrence Vaughn, a guy you have known since high school. He was Mark's best friend and Ben's crush.
Ew.
You hope this is the same guy that did it. Option 3. A woman in her late 20s or early 30s, wearing military fatigues and carrying a rifle. She looks exactly like she did when you met her at Fort Meade.
2 women. The AI really thinks this is a
Vote
woman.
for your favorite AI response.
Yeah, I think Terrence Vaughn. Mark's best friend. He was best friends, and then he dated his best friend's son. That seems a little weird. I mean, if I was best friends with high school and I'm like, your daughter's looking good, it's just like, what the fuck? That's my fucking daughter, you piece of shit. She's like, had a crush, not dated. That's true, but it's still weird, right? I mean, that's at least like a 18-20 year difference. A woman feels tropey, but I can't put my finger on why. Yeah, I don't know. And it was Ben that had the crush. Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right. You're calling me I'm a bullshit Lemmy. Yeah, yeah. Ben can have a crush. Doesn't mean that Terrence Vaughn reciprocated. It could be like Leon the Professional. He did not indulge. It's okay if Natalie Portman has a crush on Leon the Professional. It's not okay if the reverse were to happen. It would be the worst movie on the planet if that was the case. All right, we have a split vote. I have to keep it open in case somebody breaks the vote. Oh, anybody watching, you could do it. What do you want? You want it to be a woman? Do you want it to be Terrence Vaughn? Super vote 1.
A tall, slender blonde woman with long blonde hair.
Okay.
You stare in shock at her. She looks like her. She looks exactly the same. Not even her head is different.
The woman puts down her gun and it's your long lost daughter? Okay. You recognize her as your long lost daughter, Petunia. She puts uh you put you both put down your weapons and hug. You ask Petunia, but why would you kill Mark Zuckerberg? And Petunia replies,
AiPD submitted prompt.
more twists than a Twizzler. Yep, this is Twist
Option
City.
1. Because he wanted to be famous. You both look at each other and realize that this is the real Ben and not some malfunctioning robot.
What?
Option 2. I'm not sure, but Mark was my real father. He had a complex about it. I think he wanted to see me succeed more than anything. Option 3. He was a fucking idiot. You look at Ben, and his body is gone.
Oh.
He was replaced by.
Whoa, that's kind of spooky.
Vote for your favorite AI response.
I like that he's a fucking idiot, and then Ben's body is gone, so Ben's still alive. I mean, the robots are tricky dicky. We were so distracted by our long lost reunion that we let Ben out of our sights. Yeah, here we go. I think that's unanimous number 3 here. AB, next.
He was a fucking idiot. You look at Ben, and his body is gone. He was replaced by.
Does Ben disappearing count as your 5th twist? Yeah, now we got Now that so many twists have happened, we have to go full twist. The cabin is actually my mother. The gun is actually Las Plagas. Yeah. What? Hold on. Ben was replaced by a grenade. You and Petunia are able to dive out of harm's way just in time. You watch the cabin explode and you realize a robot party, a party of robo hunters is chasing you.
AiPD submitted prompt. Option 1. You spin around and run as fast as you can. You hear gunshots and believe you're going to die. You leap into a nearby pond and begin swimming.
That's kind of smart.
Option 2. They have guns and grenades and they are going to shoot you on
And
sight.
you hate parties. Yeah.
You grab your rifle and aim at them as fast as you can. Option 3. You tell your love, we gotta get outta here. She says, we'll go to my parents' house and hide in their basement. They'll be there soon.
I hate that last one.
Vote for your favorite AI response.
We'll hide in my parents' basement, but I am your long lost dad. But yeah, but you didn't raise me, okay? I have step parents and they raised me. I mean, I appreciate having an emotional reconnection here, but Sue and Randy over here are they got a basement and it's stocked with Doritos. I hope it's a large pond. Yeah, we're just in like a a small pond. Yeah, more like a puddle than a pond. Yeah, I hope we can dive under because otherwise the bullets are just. Otherwise, we're just making it way easier for us, the robots, to shoot us. Fish in a barrel style here. All right, here we go. I'll next it and see what happens. Random, split between 1 and 2.
You tell your love, we gotta get outta here.
Okay.
She says, we'll go to my parents' house and hide in their basement. They'll be there soon.
I love the idea of hiding in some dirty basement, even though we're some badass robot killer. Hey, when you're outnumbered, running is the smarter option. Running and hiding in a Walmart or something. Like, yeah. You and Petunia hide in the basement under a mountain of stuffed animals. You see you watch as one of the robo hunters tries to scam for you. But all of the stuffed animal faces are overloading his facial recognition software. And so it leaves. And you are safe. For now.
AiPD submitted prompt. Option 1. You and your family live happily ever after. You live in a high-tech house with a life-sized cardboard cutout of Mark and his wife Diana. Option 2. Meanwhile in the forest,
Oh, that's so
you hear
sad.
gunshots and shouting, followed by screams. It sounds like some sort of massacre. Option 3. Soon the hunters will figure out they can't find their prey and then they'll be hunting you.
I mean, they're already
You hear
hunting.
sirens outside and see the police coming in. Vote for your favorite
if this
AI
was an
response.
action movie and then you're halfway through. I mean, it might seem like a pussy maneuver. It's too scary. Yeah. But, and also if they were hiding under a mountain of like pink elephants. Wow. The robo hunters are just killing indiscriminately. Yeah. I like number 1 too, where we just live happily ever after. The robot's like, well, he wasn't in that mountain of toys, so couldn't have been. A life-size cardboard cutout of Mark Zuckerberg and his wife Diana. Now that's a weird sitcom. It's just a guy living in a robot apocalypse, and here's my cardboard. Now I want to shoot that. I want to see like a short web series of a man hiding from robot hunters, living with a cardboard cutout of Mark Zuckerberg and his wife. Number 1, it's a new story. Yeah. Oh fuck yeah. I'm gonna copy and paste that into the prompts channel. Hello, Jason. What's up? You want to use my Facebook money? Yeah, sure, Mark. That'd be nice. You want to go paddleboarding? Yeah, sure. Let me put on my sunscreen. Oh, Mark. And then I hit like my own laugh track. It's like some weird post-apocalyptic. What's that one girl from Love? There was like I think like the Australian version of ABC funded this like short web series of like I forget her name, but she did like
you and your family live happily
yeah.
ever after. You live in a high-tech house with a life-sized cardboard cutout of Mark and his wife Diana.
It was like she was doing like makeup tutorial videos, but she was like living with mole people. Like it was like the post-apocalypse, and they like somehow this like these aliens like brought her back to life, and so she's doing these like makeup tutorials, and then like as the series goes on, it gets like more and more obvious that she's living in a weird. I'll have to post that in the Discord. I can't remember what it's called, but that was very entertaining. It's just making me think of this, like very kind of a similar situation. We're pretending to have a sitcom life with a cardboard cutout of Mark Zuckerberg. So they just made a Black Mirror episode. It's kind of Black Mirror, but it's more funny. But yeah. Well, I got to get ready for actual work, but I might stream again later today. So thanks for watching, everybody. If this is your first time watching, we do this. We do AI storytelling. It's like an AI choose your own adventure. I don't know what to call this new version of the show, but if you liked it, give us a follow and tune in later today. I'll probably be going live again at 4 p.m. Eastern time. So. Bye, Hawibe, everyone. The fun batch of morning stories, and who knows, I might be doing more morning streams. It seems like people are watching. Thank you, Levy. See you later today. Bye, Hawibe. Join the Discord, submit your prompts, and see you later today. Morning glory story. Exactly. Okay, bye.